I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Such a critical time of year for a lot of teams, Grant. Everybody jockeying for playoff position.
I love it. And we all know how important seeding can be come the postseason. So even teams outside the playoff picture still have time as long as they make their move now.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's AI in at the 2.
In this game carrying a lot of extra weight, a win clinches a playoff spot, and MP's not the type of player who lets those chances slip away.
I'm guessing we'll see a full effort from him tonight. When MP has a chance to put the hammer down, he usually does. Here's George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's AI. Last game out, 36 points for him. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
Boy, just 1 for 4, a little brisky right now.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Stevens, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Butler with a steal. On the break. Here's AI. Stevens with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Jackson on the wing. This one for 3. The shot no good.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Tries it from 19. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Wallace. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's AI. Defended by Jackson. AI, no good. New York trailing. 1:53 left to play in the first. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's AI. Give him 8. And the step-back jumper is good. Timeout. AI's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding...
Deciding to change it up. Now here's McDaniels. The D's right on him. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting. Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
On the floor for Milwaukee, we've got Damian Lillard. McDaniels out there with Aleksej Pokusevski. And it's Walsh in at the power forward position. Here's AI. 10 points for him. Good. He's got 12.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
Achua with a screen. They double him with McDaniels. For three, Barrett. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Pass to AI. A step back shot. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
4 on the clock. Achua with the rebound. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He had 36 points and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
The kick out to White from outside the arc. Hits the three-pointer. White's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
George, he's checked in for New York. Jaren Jackson comes in for Barrett. And the Bucks making a change here. And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Josh Hart's injury. Allie, what do you have?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Knicks. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. And this team really needs him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Here's AI. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
For New York, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Stevens. He had 16 in the win against Indiana. Pass to Hart. Launches it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Again, Milwaukee!
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Stevens, the pass to Jackson. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's AI. Knocks down the step-back J. AI's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots it from the high post, and it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
Here's Stevens. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jackson outside. Sinks the tray.
Their three-point shooting has improved this quarter, but it's still not where they want it to be.
Here's AI. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the New York Knicks.
Zero intensity.
And that's a wrap on half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
We've got George, Jackson out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Stevens in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And that one's good. AI.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Pass to Jackson. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And the shot goes down. AI's got 4 points in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Here's Stevens. And the Knicks miss again.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Good on the bucket.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Here's Stevens. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Stevens has got his first 3 points of the game.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Here's Wallace. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. From 15 feet away, rebounded by the Bucks. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Step back shot, and that one's good. AI's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The Bucks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pulls it from the top of the key. He gets it in there. AI's got 34.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Stevens, the pass to George. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. Milwaukee shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Karis LeVert, Drew Holiday out there with Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Walsh in at the 4.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to McDaniels. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
White on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's AI. Basket's good. AI's got 40 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Miami Heat.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
George, he's checked in for McDaniels. Ben Simmons is checked in for the Bucks. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Shot clock at 6. Achua for 3. He drops it from range. Achua's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's AI, guarded by Barrett. And that one's good. AI.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Offensive rebound.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
The shot's good. AI's got 44.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Pulls up. AI, no good. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Stevens. Off target from outside. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's AI. Makes good on the step back jumper. AI's got 46.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
AI, no good. New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Barrett passes to Stevens. Back to Barrett. The 3. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's scooped up. Here's George. Comes up empty down low.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for AI.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's Milwaukee. Here's AI. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Stevens. Pass to Wallace. Barrett with it. Jackson surveying the D. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Wallace misses. Here's AI. Shot from the top of the key. Oh, connects again.
And here we go again. Another spectacular night for him.
Oh, you love the challenge he's taken on. Trying to reach the 5th most 50-point games in a season. Just incredible. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.
Wow. What is the development in skill and ability? Not looking at things like new performance, but ability to gain tricks in the bag for his opportunity to score. That's win.
I like the sound of that. But let's not forget about these players. Players are measured by the numbers as well.
You want to get into that MVP conversation? Big game against Luka.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch. I mean, that's the thing. The way he uses his body here is really hard to defend. You got to make sure you don't reach, or they'll call it every time.
Luka's that dude. I've been looking forward to this one.
So have a lot of people. And I know that you know what they've been talking about.
MVP. MVP.
Don't let that distract you. Just focus on what's important.
The W.
Yes, sir. And that starts with making Luka work to get to his spots.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me, and the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. For Milwaukee, Pokusevski's come in for Wembanyama, and AI is subbed in for Lillard. On the floor for Miami, we've got Doncic. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Here's Doncic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
From past the arc, another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from AI.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Christopher, covered by Giannis. Takes a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Got that bucket in no time at all. AI's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's AI, and again, it's Milwaukee converted.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Christopher, the pass to Bitadze. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Here's AI. Miami grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Christopher, the pass to Doncic. Off target with his 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
AI outside. And yes, it's good. He's got 9.
Uh-oh, starting out in rhythm. That's 4 out of 5 he's hit, and we're only in quarter number 1.
Doncic against Butler. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Ingram finds Vanderbilt. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Here's AI. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Giannis against Ingram. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Kuszewski grabs the miss. Here's AI. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Jackson. Harrison Barnes is out there with Oubre. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Herter in at the 2 guard. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
They set the pick. AI with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's AI. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's AI, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting bare tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
AI can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for Miami. Trailing here by 8. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Really a game to forget, all because they spent most of it hacking away.
Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for McDaniels. Then for the Heat, Goga Bitadze comes in for Barnes. And it's Josh Christopher in for Kevin Huerter. The Heat trail by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Knicks was on a mission. He tallied 50 points, and he was efficient out there. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's AI, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man wants to be, focuses in on him.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Heat. Brandon Ingram comes in for Oubre. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Brandon Ingram.
And small forwards are asked to do so much in the modern NBA, and he just answers the call in every facet of the game. Tremendous numbers from him, and he is more than deserving of the award. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
High post try. It's hauled in by the Heat. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Doncic. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the three, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Passes it to Bitadze. Here's Christopher. To the inside. Out to Ingram for the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Timeout called the Bucks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We appreciate.
And the fact that Irving's on the sideline is going to make it hard for them. He lightens up his teammates' load with his prolific scoring, dynamic playmaking.
And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. That is more than enough of us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, it's been a great performance.
Checked in for Damian Lillard. And Miami also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Milwaukee leading by 23. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's AI in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
The pass to Bitadze. Here's Christopher. 5 points in the game. Has to be Bitadze. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. AI outside. From the top of the key. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Doncic passes to Jackson. Here's Christopher, defended by Butler. Christopher, that's good. Christopher's got 8.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Can he keep it going? The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the Heat with some changes. Oubre comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Luka Doncic. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Miami Heat. The feed to Oubre. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. The high post shot. And AI gets it to go. AI's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
In the corner, Huerter with it. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's Kevin Huerter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Here's AI. Misses, and he wants that one back. And so it's Milwaukee, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, Ingram is out there with Oubre. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And there's Jackson, and it's Bradley in at the point guard. Ingram wide open, sinks the triple.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
AI passes to Pokusevski. Here's AI. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oubre on the wing. The rebound by the Bucks. Pokusevski's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Luka Doncic. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Bradley. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Here's AI, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get. Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once. is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Vanderbilt comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Kevin Huerter. Doncic kicks to Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. The alley-oop finish is off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's AI, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Bucks. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and he makes that one.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now Ingram. Here's Vanderbilt, and it's blocked. Now, here's AI. Guarded by Doncic. Here's AI. Almost, but it rolls out. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for AI.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. A three-pointer off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
There's the lob to Jackson. And here we go, AI heading to the hoop.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control.
great game, man.
He about to tear the roof off.
Hollywood, baby. Let's show these fans what a real star looks like.
Over here, over here. Let's get this win, MP.
MP, how you feeling? Good, man. We ready. That's what's up.
Good, MP.
The Bucks coming into the arena, confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Making a switch here. Highlands checked in. A key matchup tonight is the one between MP and Paul George. This marks the first game of the season between these two players.
Yeah, tough challenge with George because of that versatility. Even when you take one or even two things away, he finds another counter.
And their first look at each other this year, this is a matchup we all really love to watch. So let's see how MP handles it.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Butler out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's AI in at the 2.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Here's AI. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. 6 to shoot from the high post. Good on the shot. AI's got his second basket of the game. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Back to George. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grant's checked in for George. And Milwaukee with a change here too. McDaniels checked in. And the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 1. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this. affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Here's Highland. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Misses the 3. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Bucks. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now Highland. His last outing, we saw him score 22. He can't hit that time.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it looks like they are going to review.
The previous play is under review.
In time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks on top, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They got Bones Highland, Chimezie Metu out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Paul George, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He had 46 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Numbers like that make you do a double take. Let's see if he can turn heads once more in tonight's action. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Top of the key. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. AI's got 12 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
George for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's AI. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Pass to George. Oh, from deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
They just continue to dominate the boards.
You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Timeout called, Milwaukee. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Metu. Ryan comes in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Grant. And it's Fultz in for Highland. Here's AI. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And MP has really hit the ground running, quickly figuring out how he wants to operate against this matchup.
Leonard outside. Fultz a screen on Lillard. Pass to Ryan. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's AI. Goes up at the stripe. Again, Milwaukee.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
Lillard against George. Shakes him. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Here's AI, hounded by Fultz. That one's good for 2. AI's got 22.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's keep it up.
Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers. Oh, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it. I can smell it. I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible, and lots of teams have a shot this year. So it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Fultz. The 3-ball. And the Clippers miss again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Right at the free throw line. Again, Milwaukee.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Inside. Here's Zubats. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And that one's good. AI.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outside. Highland. Pass to Fultz. Here's Ryan. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game play. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody.
I don't want to resort to a hyperbole, but they've looked perfect on the offense for much of the night. The thought process,
and looking at the players of the... And that is going to do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Taking a look at the Bucks. We've got Walker, McDaniels out there with Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Walsh in at the 4. Here's AI. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. AI's got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And there's the screen. Fultz passes to Leonard. George outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of his game.
Those 2014 NBA Finals feature tons of Hall of Famers. Tim Duncan, LeBron, D-Wade.
And maybe the guy who was unintroduced but now introduced as one in Kawhi Leonard. Man, he just stole the show, winning the series MVP. Did an unreal job on LeBron defensively. Shot 58% from 3. What an all-time two-way performance, B.A.
Metu, he's checked in for the Clippers. Highland comes in for Paul George. And that one's good. AI.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Leonard for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's AI. Leonard defending. From the high post. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers. And it's working.
Down low. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Fultz. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's AI. He's got 34. And that one's good.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. To the paint. Here's Metu. Shots blocked.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Here's AI. Hounded by Fultz. Here's AI. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And here's Highland. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Leonard can't get it to go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Bones Highland out there with Paul George. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Chimezie Metu. And it's Grant in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's AI. George defending. AI, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's AI. Fires in the triple. AI's got 41.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The 3 is up. Grant's shot is off. Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's AI. And there it is for him. AI's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Here's Metu. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Fultz, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Grant's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's AI. Fires high post. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Fultz. The shot from 20 feet out. That's good from Grant on the assist by Fultz.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's AI. Hits yet again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Fultz passes to George. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's AI. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Fultz against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to AI. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. AI's got 54 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's Metu missing. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for AI.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
There's Fultz with a 3. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's AI. It's rebounded by Grant.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And the Clippers miss again. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory.
Let's go, MP! That's how you do it. Don't take these guys for granted. They can hoop.
These guys are light work, MP.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our reporter tonight on this. Checked in for the Bucks. And we go courtside for the latest on MP and his incredible career.
Hey guys, MP has been hot on the trail of Steph Curry's career number for made threes. As he moves closer and closer to the mark, he's been doing everything he can to keep the game simple. And it's worked wonders for him so far. Back to you.
All right, and thank you for that report.
And we expect a blowout tonight. MP's team is one of the best in the league. Their opponents, one of the worst.
Yeah, but still, MP and his team can't take this one lightly. This is the NBA. On the floor for Portland, James Wiseman's out there with Buford. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Felder in at the 2. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Portland no good that time either.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Henderson passes to Wiseman. Over Wembanyama. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's AI. The 18-footer is right on the mark. AI's got 6 points.
Yeah, usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Wiseman sets a screen for Henderson. Over to the wing. Latrey. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
AI with the bucket. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So it's both teams making substitutions here. "30 seconds left in the first quarter. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
AI outside. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Damian Lillard out there with AI. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Pokusevski. And it's Walsh in at the 4. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
And it's blocked. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Raptors got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Anderson looking it over. A three-pointer, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
On the wing, Fisher. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. AI outside. Got that one up quick. AI's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Henderson. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. AI outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Horton Tucker.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Antetokounmpo comes in for McDaniels, and it's Holiday in for Damian Lillard. Here's AI. It's good. From the top of the key. AI's got 24 points.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Chalk up 2 there. 26 points for him.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Back to Horton Tucker. Six on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Horton Tucker with it. Antetokounmpo's there.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Pass to Whitmore. Will it go? Rebound, Milwaukee. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Whitmore. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by Wembanyama. And AI gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. That's now 32 points for AI. Now Whitmore. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all.
And for that game against the Pelicans, it'll be a challenge to see where they are now and where they need to be competitive.
Could be. Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Portland Trail Blazers. And that concludes half.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And with the set. Checked in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here also for Portland. Horton Tucker's checked in. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Whitmore, Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Felder. Then it's Buford. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Horton-Tucker with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Crafty move. Wiseman the pass to Horton-Tucker. And the 3 off target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Whitmore. Sinks the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Whitmore. From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got AI. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Pokusevski. Then it's Holiday, and it's Walsh in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Fisher inside. Stolen. AI outside. Count that bucket. AI's got 44.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Henderson passes to Baldwin. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And AI gets it to go on the assist by Wembanyama. 46 points for AI. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Wieskamp. Off target from three-point range. Here's AI, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Henderson outside. Baldwin kicks to Henderson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Fisher missing.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's AI, and yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Passes to Baldwin, trying to end the drought, drills the three-pointer. Baldwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Henderson outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Wembanyama passes to AI. Wembanyama, a screen on Henderson. Here's AI. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
LeVert's checked in for the Bucks. McDaniels comes in for Drew Holiday. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's Whitmore missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Now, here's AI. Guarded closely. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the wing right side. Whitmore connects from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
Yes, most likely revolving around.
You gotta win this one for your old man. You know he loves it.
Make way for the player of the month. We got a ball.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
A key matchup tonight is the one between MP and Paul George. And MP was on the winning side in their last encounter. He's looking to keep that same energy.
Paul George is one of the league's top two-way threats. This is a guy who can bring scoring from all three levels. He is also a guy that has length, speed, athleticism, and the ability to guard multiple positions.
And in the last matchup between these two, MP's squad came out on top, but they can't get overconfident. They need to be ready for whatever adjustments are in store.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Bones Highland out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Ryan in at the 4. Antetokounmpo for 3. Knocks down the triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Highland against Lillard. Pass to Ryan. Now here's Bridges. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bridges has got 8.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Another bucket. Wow.
Yeah, he's just incredible. He just keeps coming at you at the highest level.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Here's Highland. And he makes it on the layup.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's AI. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's AI. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
So both teams making some changes here.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
AI. Jones grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. AI. AI's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. George scanning the floor. Walker pulls down the board. Here's AI. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. AI's got 8 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks ahead, up by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
We've got Damian Lillard. McDaniels out there with Aleksej Pokusevski. And it's AI in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. George has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Out to Bridges, puts up a 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And it's good! He hits another one!
I mean, come on, man. This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all in style. One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever seen. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And that one's good. AI. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for McDaniels. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Highland finds George. Back to Highland. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's good. AI.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
To the wing on the left. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And the Bucks making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, and much MP is finding a high level of success.
Here's Highland. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. AI's got 12 now in this quarter.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's AI. Can't hit that one. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Bridges passes to Highland. Screen by Bridges. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Timeout call. Milwaukee. The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's AI. Yep, that one goes. AI's got 22.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Here's Highland. Three-pointer, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And that one's good. AI.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Highland, the pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Highland misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that's an intentional foul. And so it's Milwaukee looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been the better passing team tonight, by far. Everyone's looking engaged, involved. They have great chemistry.
And let's take a glance. And that's a wrap on half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their... George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. AI, the pass to Wembanyama. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Highland.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so in the game for Los Angeles. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Ryan in at the 4.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's an 18-point game. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. No one covering. Leonard's got 5 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Count that bucket.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Ryan. There's the 3. Lillard pulls down the board. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now. Lets it go from 14. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
That free throw, no good. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. To the inside, McDaniels. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Aleksej Pokusevski is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jrue Holiday, and it's AI in it to 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
It's stolen by Holiday. In transition, here come the Bucks. And Holiday powers it home.
They're one of the best defensive players in the game. Holiday's timing on steals is phenomenal.
Outside Fultz. With the teardrop. Bridges misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
AI, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's AI, defended by Jones. And it's good for 2. AI's got 10 points here in the second half.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Fultz, plenty of space. And the Clippers miss again. And the Bucks shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's AI. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. So for the Clippers, Zubac. He's checked in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard comes in for McDaniels. And it's Highland in for Fultz. Floats one. And George with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Highland. The rebound by the Bucks.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
That one goes in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's for Milwaukee. They've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And that one's good. AI.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Zubac. Giannis with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the shot goes in. AI's got 42 in the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Shot on the wing. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
That one falls. AI's got 46.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They grab their own miss. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for AI.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Back to Hyland. George for three. Knocks it down from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hits the trifecta.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Hyland against Lillard. Hyland looking for an opening. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams.
Let's go, MP. That's how you do it.
Born in Southern California, former top high school recruit, injured, forgotten.
Till now?
Till now. You want the details?
Send them my way.
MP, over here, over here.
Looks like things are going good with you and Jordan. I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.
Here comes MP, swishing and dishing.
It is a record that many thought would be untouchable. MP has a chance tonight to pass Steph Curry's career three-point record. You can feel the buzz going through the crowd as things get ready to go. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith. He's checked in for Drew Holiday. And to the sideline now for a report on MP's career milestone.
Hey, Kevin, a lot of people think this could be the night where MP passes Curry for the most career three-pointers. Ticket prices have skyrocketed as everyone wants to be in the building when history happens. Let's hope he delivers.
Again, what an avalanche!
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up, moving up on the fourth highest scoring season in league history. Pass to Daniels. Bay wide open, and he fires. And it's off from three-point range. A three ball. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Wembanyama. 6 points for AI. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow. I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
To end the run. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Out to the right wing. Bay in the post. Working on AI. Carter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
AI outside. The 3. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, hits it again. Wow!
And it's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
I love the answer by Sadiq Bey. He drained that response.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by AI.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Bay. 6 points for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. Here's AI. Oh, my
Love it. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Webb. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Daniels, and it's Lawson in at the 5 spot. Here's the screen. Daniels from outside. Kulusevski grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 16. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Celtics was outstanding. He had 44 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Drew Holiday is checked in for McDaniels. Really left alone that time. He's got 8.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's AI. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bucks lead by 14.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple. And, Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Hawks trail by 17. Murray looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's AI. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. A different look for Milwaukee. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Pokusevski. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Damian Lillard. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bay comes in for Daniels.
And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Milwaukee.
AI outside. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Carter outside. Here's Murray. The Hawks working the ball around. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Okoro's got 5 now. Here's AI. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Murray the pass to Carter. That one no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Timeout called the Bucks. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So it's the Milwaukee Bucks Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. With the playoffs fast approaching, they're where they need to be.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Hawks.
Their D has been like...
That is more than enough of us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Murray's checked in for the Hawks. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously.
He got it again! Sensational!
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the fourth most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. There's the pass to Bay. Shot to stop the run.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Misses from short range.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all.
And good, he hits it again.
Another 50-point game for this man. He's having an historic year.
Oh, and he's close to the fourth most 50-point games in a single season.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And AI gets it to go.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Asta Bay. Wide open. Count the basket. Bay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
AI kicks to McDaniels. Here's AI. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bay from outside the arc. Here's Lawson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Martin. Daniels out there with Murray. Then there's Webb. And it's Lawson in at center. Lawson sets a screen for Murray. Hits the target from 18 feet.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Lets it go with a 3. Keeps it alive. Here's Lawson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now Daniels. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
Passes it to Webb, right wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, stolen by Walker. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. And good. There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Martin with the bounce pass. Webb can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A nice shot by AI.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again. Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Shoots the 3, and again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Martin. There's the screen. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And another one. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Lawson, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
No good from Lawson. Bucks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. For 3. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Murray for 3. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Here's AI. Good, another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right?
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And there's the pass to Daniels. Back to Murray. The three. That shot is off. Here's AI. And again for three.
And he's now tied for first.
And his next triple would see him stand alone. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good in.
Blazers got a rowdy crowd. Let's shut them up early.
Here comes MP swishing and dishing.
In a feat that would put MP on the short list of all-time greats, he has an opportunity to dethrone. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Jimmy Butler out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's AI in at the two-guard spot. And that one's good. Sharp.
Great to see Sharp not hesitating, just firing the moment he touches the ball.
Here's AI. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And they've settled in. Quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Whitmore. Three-pointer Sharp. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Wembanyama screen. Here's AI. Good! Another from three.
And that's it. Mission accomplished.
First place in career threes. It's his and his alone. Here's Sharp. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Launches a three. Giannis